Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. So I started a new project this morning and I now have a temporary Highline. So what I'm going to do right now is go out and catch Bear since he has such a problem being alone, and he's going to get tied up on the Highline and I'll just be able to hang out and watch him for a little bit. I'll probably put another horse, like one of the minis, with him for starters, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll show you the whole process and kind of go from there. There's Muffin. Nika. Daisy's laying with a leg out. She's relaxing. Everybody's just chilling. Here's Rain. Miss Kitty. Tuffy, the little bay there, he loves the ponies. He's always with the ponies. And Tuffy's actually for sale right now. And that is one thing that I'm kind of sad. Well, I'm sad for a lot of reasons to sell him, but he just is so, he's like the protector of the ponies. It's adorable. He's kind of, he's the boss of the herd. Hi, Lucky. But he just takes such good care of all the little ones. Lucky says hello. There. So maybe Lucky will come and go out on the Highline with Bear. But everybody's just lazy, hanging out. I love it. So here's Bear and Annabelle, my little matching horses here. All right, Bear, you ready? Let's go hang out on the Highline. It's just so cute. Tuffy actually does this all the time. Hey, buddy. Bunch of lazy ponies today, enjoying the sun. It is so beautiful out. It's like 60, but it's super sunny and there's a little tiny bit of a breeze. When Tuffy rolls and he goes to get up, he always sits and then rubs his head on his legs. It's so cute. They're just adorable. Tuff, you gonna get up and show us how you sit? No, I'm just gonna stretch my front legs. Oh, and then there's a fly buzzing around his nose. So cute. Now Cinnamon's down too. Come on, Bear. The river is much smaller today. I'm so happy. Put these horses down. They're soaking up the sun. Little Daisy. Stella, I don't think you belong in here. Okay, so here's my Highline. And I've got just a picket line running from a tree to another tree. I wrapped it around that one and then it's tied over on that one. So I have 3 ropes dangling here. And I've got them at different lengths for different size horses. The one that Bear's on right now, I think, though, is a little bit too short. I want him to be able to really hang his head. So I'm going to move him to this middle one. And then Bodie's hanging out with me, and he's wanting to dangle from these. So, so we'll see. Bear is 1 hour into being tied at the Highline. And as you can see, he's pretty upset about the whole deal. He doesn't like the fact that he's here alone. He's very insecure and he's just having a hard time with it, but he needs to learn how to just quietly stand tied. So I'm going to be watching him very carefully, and he's just going to hang out here until I notice a good change in him. Could take a while, but as soon as he just sort of settles, that's when I'll immediately untie him and take him and put him away in the pasture. He's going to get this every day. And I have a lot of horses who are going to be doing this. This is a really important thing to do with a horse that has issues with just standing quietly while tied. And I need him to be good at this. So, and I've got him, I put this Highline in a spot where I can get the tractor in here and push that dirt in that they paw up. So that's not a big deal at all. Now we have 3 ponies on the Highline, so this is great. I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for years. Just finally came up with, for one, just finally thought about it when I had the time to tinker, and then remembered that I had the equipment that I do have. Perfect. So these ponies are going to hang out here just for a little bit until I notice them all just standing. Everybody just hanging out. It's going to take a while for Bear. Lucky will be fine. He'll get this in no time. Bear's gonna have the hardest time of any horse in my herd, and Daisy's probably not gonna be a big fan of it either, but she'll get over it quicker than Bear will. So my dog thinks it's great. She's got horses to pester. Well, I just did something kind of dumb. So I always park this side by side next to the hay box, and then I open up the box, and then I take my net out and hang it up. I was trying to hurry, I guess, and I just, I didn't lift the lid up all the way, and when I went to bend down, it landed on my head. So yeah.
And you were going too fast.
Yeah, so in the words of Bodie, sometimes you need to go slow. So note to self, it's not the riding horse's part that's dangerous, it's feeding them. And not with even the horses involved. It wasn't anybody, it was my fault. But so I guess I should start wearing my helmet when I feed. That might be a good idea, because I could have just gave myself a concussion. Oh my gosh. Luckily that peg didn't hit me in the head. That would have really hurt. So not good, but just my own fault going too fast. It would drill a hole in my head maybe. Yeah, that would hurt. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. It hurts. It hurt really bad. I'm going to show you how I have been opening these properly without hitting myself in the head. So I just lift up the lid, and I put this little pin back in here, and then I park my four-wheeler close enough so I can just lean it on that. And then if you notice in here, look at how much hay is left from yesterday. So, and this is really great. Like I said yesterday, I've only been putting out one less bale than usual. So this is really great to have so much left over, where when I don't use the nets, I end up putting out that extra bale, plus it's all gone by the next feeding. So this is really, really great. She's what?
She grows her soft, warm coat.
Yes, she does. Excuse me, Rosie. Here, go over there and talk to your little boy while I finish this. Yeah, go over and say hi. She says, hello, Bodie. Move slow, dude. Look at the amount of waste. Little itsy bitsy bits, that's it. No waste. None. Absolutely none. There's like 1%. I'm pretty excited about that. It's hardly anything. It's great. I just want to check on my salt today. I do have a little bit of selenium mixed in there. I filled this on the 29th of April, and then today is May 3rd. So it's been going about every 2 weeks. It looks like I have to fill this. We're twins. We get the same hats on. Look at that. So Tova and I are twinsying it today with the same hats. We're rocking the versatile horsemanship military hats. And then Bodie. What you got there?
An apple for Bear and a pear for me.
Cool. Sounds like a good snack. And what do you get to do right now in a little while?
Give it to Bear.
Well, right. But what do you know what you're going to do in a little bit here?
Go on a lesson.
You're going to go on a lesson. And you get to work with Amelia tonight. Cool, hey? But you know what? Your pony's kind of busy. So he's going to stay there for a little bit. And you know, he was standing really quiet just a few minutes ago, but I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't untie him. So he has to stay there until he's quiet, and then I'll put him away. So you're not going to ride him tonight. You are going to ride Muffin. You get to ride Muffin tonight.
I wanted to give him an apple.
You can still give him his apple. When he's good and he's done, you can give him his apple, but you're going to ride a different horse tonight.
But I wanted to ride Bear.
But he's... He's working. He's working hard and learning something new right now. So it's really important that he finishes what he's doing. But you know what? I promise you, you'll get to ride him again soon, okay? He's just learning some things and he needs to work on that. So we got to stay focused. Do you understand? So it's either Muffin or Miss Kitty tonight.
I'll ride Muffin.
Okay. If you ride Muffin, you'll be on a line. If you ride Miss Kitty, you can ride loose.
I'll ride Miss Kitty.
Okay. Tonight's the first small fry group lesson of the year. And with small fry group, we usually have 3 riders, and I have 3 instructors, myself included, and we take kids under the age of 8 and put them on, they're usually on a line or riding directly next to an instructor. Depends on their abilities, but it's nice because we get to play games and they get to meet friends and all kinds of fun things. So I really love small fry. It's probably one of my favorite groups to do. Go get her. Go get her. Now tonight we're out on the trail. We got 4 horses out. I have Little Miss and Ace, both my training horses out. Amelia's helping me with that. And she's riding Ace. So thought it would be a really good night just to get them out, stretch their legs, let them see something besides just walls in my arena. And we're working on making sure that they go in the front, the back, the middle of the pack, right next to the highway. We've crossed a little ditch with some water already, all kinds of things, working on a lot of leg yields, all that good stuff. So excellent night for being on the back of a horse. Little Miss wants to kind of walk on me, but oh my gosh, what a great, I mean, the water is going right underneath us. So it was better to get down and do it than to try to do it while on them because they were very unsure. It took a couple minutes, but they did it. But boy, that's a really scary thing. Very scary. So they did excellent. I always take any opportunity that I can find to train on the trail. What better experience than to be able to find a really scary bridge and be able to work a horse over it and gain so much from that. Now I'm tucking everybody in for the night and getting ready to head in. Lucky's coming over to, hey buddy, say hi. Just a little bit of a recap on what ended up with the Highline today. I'm super excited. It went so well having Lucky, Daisy, and Bear all tied there. And basically how I ended up with ending it for the evening is, or for the day, it was much earlier that I put them away, but Bear, after horses were brought in and out, he got really worried about that, which he always does. But after horses were kind of settled in the arena and weren't moving back and forth, I went out and checked on him, and he stood there for a moment and cocked a hind foot and just kind of looked at me and sort of took a deep breath, and that was the moment to put him away. So I walked over, unhooked him, and immediately took him out. I gave him his grain and put him away, and he was so it was a good time to end it. Hi, Petra. And then Lucky just was standing there like a little champ. He did so good. And Daisy, she was doing really good too, which I'm surprised because she typically paws a lot. And after a little while, she settled down. So I'm really looking forward to using my Highline every day and just getting these horses very used to just chilling out. Nobody wants their trailer getting banged on when you go to an event and have to tie to a trailer for the day. Hi, Tuffy. Hi, buddy. Nobody wants their trailer getting beat up. Nobody wants their horses pounded on stalls. Nobody wants any of that. And it's my responsibility as the owner of these horses and their trainer to make sure that they're good about those things. So I'm going to tackle this hard and get my horses doing really good with this kind of stuff because I'm kind of over it. So now I've got more time to work on this kind of stuff, and I'm going to hit it hard. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check back with me. I try to post videos as often as I can. Be sure to ding that little bell and you'll get updates as soon as I post them. Thanks all. Have a great night. It's a needy. It's a very needy cat. But it makes you feel loved. Sure makes your day. Here I got a horse. Like, please do something with me. And a cat that's just like trying to crawl in my hat. Sure makes one feel loved to have such loving critters. Oh my gosh, that's too much. That's not allowed. No butt in my face. That's where I draw the line. Good night, everybody.